I am John the Liquidator, and this is the Liquidator Report. Now, we got updates coming in from the U.S. government and military forces around the world that this whole Venezuela situation is getting very real, and it looked like U.S. bombers could be headed towards that region. Articles are starting to come out the pipeline. Guys, let's head on over to Google and pull it up right now. And yeah, man, like I was telling you guys earlier today, it don't look good for the Venezuela dictator as we is getting more information coming in about this entire situation, involving them pretty much labeling him a terroristic leader. Not just that, but the head of a drug cartel. Guys, this whole situation is getting very, very spooky. Now, it's stated the U.S. pressure campaign against Venezuela has entered a new phase, with the cartel allegedly associated with Maduro doing classified as a terroristic organization. The possibility of a connect action has increased significantly. Now, this is the latest information into this whole situation, man. And this was the article that has been released. It stated that the pressure on Venezuela dictator Nicolás Maduro continues to ratchet up. The cartel he alleged leads was officially designated as a foreign terrorist organization, FTO for short, on Monday. A move Defense Secretary Pete stated last week increases U.S. military options in the region. So it has been reports coming out of media that the USA has launched some fighter jets to be placed in the vicinity of this whole area surrounding Venezuela. David Hookstead tweeted this out. He said multiple B-52 bombers are in the air after leaving North Dakota, and all are heading south towards the Caribbean, Venezuela. Another major show of force appears to be underway. Unclear if more are up with the transponders off. Each plane can carry 7,000 pounds. 70, sorry about that. 70,000 pounds of bombs. So planes left here in North Dakota. As you guys can see here, this is the route. This is Pappy 13. That is the fighter jet that is heading towards the vicinity of Venezuela. And he might be there by now. He just might be there by now in the vicinity. One person stated it takes roughly 5 to 6 hours for a B-52 to traverse the space between the central southern U.S. and Venezuela. Add in time for aerial refueling, and that puts the bombers within range of 7 to 9 p.m. Shows of force would be in daylight, not prime strike hours. So everybody's saying that the U.S. is about to do a major show of force over Venezuela. This is shocking in itself. Now, what I'm thinking about is, when is the Venezuela government going to take responsibility? Because all of the evidence and everything shows that they're up to no good. I just got to be honest here with you. They're up to no good. It don't look like y'all just having a kumbaya moment here, bro. Now let's get back to the article. It stated the pressure of Venezuela dictator Maduro continued to ratchet up. The cartel he alleged leads was officially designated as a foreign terrorist organization this past Monday. It goes on to say Air Force General Dan Kane, chairman of Joint Chiefs of Staff, is now in Puerto Rico amid the large U.S. military buildup in the Caribbean. Now, those of you guys who might not know exactly what is happening here, supposedly, allegedly, we got to use that, the Venezuela government is smuggling narcotics or drugs into the United States. Now, we know Trump is ramping up big time action on this ban against drugs and illegal substance coming into our country and definitely coming over our borders. And I got to completely 100% agree with President Trump, because we have to control these drugs coming in. You know, we already going through enough as a country. You feel me? And we don't need drugs coming in, just altering everything. We got inflation at an all-time high right now. We got currency going on with these tariffs. Just so much stuff going on that Trump is doing the right thing by taking command, doing everything he got to do to show these other foreign countries and foreign dictators we ain't playing these games. It's big boy business over here. We ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're used to, but we ain't the ones to be playing with. And I'm going to show you by the end of today when them big ass helicopters come flying over your country, bro. And it said Venezuela categorically, formally, and absolutely rejects the new and ridiculous fabrication by the United States. So they're saying that this is a fabrication, and basically they released this statement here claiming that everything that is being said and is coming out from the U.S. government is cap. Basically, it ain't true. We lying. That's what they saying. Instead, the regime minister published a statement where he dismissed with the tax and disqualifications the recent classification of the Cartel of the Suns as a foreign terrorist organization by the United States. So this is the statement that was released. Look like this statement here is in Spanish, and your boy John the Liquidator do not know how to read Spanish. So we're not going to read that. Somebody said, ha, 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 you can't make this stupidity up. Issuing this kind of statement, categorically rejecting that the Cartel of the Suns be considered a terrorist organization is like saying we, the Cartel of the Suns, aren't terrorists. We just traffic drugs. They're incriminating themselves. Somebody else stated in the U.S. there are 20 American criminal organizations that they have not reported to the CIA, UN, ICC, and OAS because the U.S. want to consider itself an impactful country. I don't know what they mean by that. He sounds like a hater, but guys, this is major news here. These airstrikes and this whole situation with Venezuela is definitely getting real. There's no if, ands, there's no buts about this. This situation with Venezuela is going to be coming to a head. And yeah, man, look like people all over the world, all over the internet is definitely talking about this. This is what CBS put out. Say Venezuela President Maduro danced a musical remix of his own No War, Just Yes Peace. So this is him dancing? This dude is crazy. Let's see this. Let's see. So this is him dancing while the United States is going to show the biggest show of force. The biggest show of force over your country, and you're treating this thing like it's a party. I mean, like, damn. This is crazy, man. Let's check out what some of the comments say. Soon on Fox News, Maduro dances to Yes, War, No Peace. Does Maduro seek a peace built on narcotics, terrorism, abuse, oppression? Thanks to hashtag Trump administration, America and U.S. troops for holding Maduro's regime accountable and expelling in Iranian cells. Yeah. It's basically, to me, I think he's trying to make fun of President Trump with this whole dance thing. I believe that's what he's doing. So this is something here. Said the United States strike on Venezuela's immediate tonight. 2 B-15 bombers are airborne along with the refueler tanker, and the current flight activity makes the entire situation feel very serious, bro. And I gotta be honest, I believe this thing is very serious. We have to be honest. Yes, it is, man. So what is this here? He say, you sure? It says Trump. Senate ally says U.S. will not take military action to topple Maduro. This whole notion of going to war with Venezuela, dude, Trump ain't playing. See, this whole thing is, judging off what I just seen, Maduro is acting like this whole thing is a game. You're basically mocking President Trump. You're mocking this whole situation. You had until today to make things right, but you didn't. And you're playing these games. So So you want to play games? The United States is about to play games too. Guys, get down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about this. Like the video, hype the video, share the content. We're building some here. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And like always, man, I'm John the Liquidator. This has been the Liquidator Report. I'm out of here, guys. Peace out.